Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning into Heavenly Sent People You Should Know. I am so happy to be back in the studio. I think I was out for about maybe 2-3 months. I done lost count. So today is my first Sunday back for this season. I'm so excited. So many things has happened in between that time. As you guys know, I have a youth organization called Heavenly Sent Youth where I expose kids to different. So I did something a little different this time. So I put together a male mentoring program. And a lot of people say, hey, why did you put together a male mentoring program? So I have a 15-year-old son, and so he has just transitioned to high school. And so this time was crucial for him and for me to be up and close and to walk side by side with him, figuratively speaking, on his journey. And so I realized that he needed some male guidance. I needed to put him in the circle of positive men and boys of his caliber, and so I did that. So we did a 12-week program at the Douglas Park Library. We met from 2 to 4 o'clock on Saturdays, and every month we did an outing. And so that has been so awesome. I've got so much feedback, and I decided now to convert it into unisex. So now I'll be doing girls and boys. Like I said, we'll meet on the west side of Chicago, North Lawndale area, Douglas Park Library from 2 to 4. Right now the library is being renovated, so we won't be in there for 30 days, and so I have to figure something out. Maybe the weather's getting nice, so perhaps we'll do some outdoor events. And so we teach life skills. So I taught the kids how to write cursive. I went and got CPR certified, so I'm now a licensed CPR instructor. So I taught them basic CPR. What else we do? We did accountability. We did job readiness. The boys learned how to tie a tie, and so many other things. If you guys want to be a part of that, you guys can look me up on Facebook at Heavenly Sent Youth, TikTok Heavenly Sent Youth, and now YouTube Heavenly Sent Youth. You guys could tune in and see all the wonderful things that we're doing. We're always looking for support and volunteers. What else? I appreciate everybody that has come out. I got 5 male mentors that be with me every Saturday, so I thank God for them coming in to help out with the boys. So like I said, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And so like I just said, every Saturday we do something different. So this Saturday, we are going to an event. We are going to an event at St. Sabina, hosted by Larry Daniels. Hoop hard to get off the court. I will be coaching a basketball team. I'm so excited about that. My son will be on my team and a lot of other resourceful individuals. I'm excited about that. And also, Mr. Daniels will also have the One Chicago, what is that?
One Chicago summer jobs for the kids. They'll be there. It's a lot of city agencies to be there for the kids to help them get jobs and whatever else they need. So this event is just not about basketball, but it's about the youth, helping them having all the resources they need. If you live in the city of Chicago, to be able to get a job, to be able to have everything you need. So if the kids, it's not about them coming to play ball. So if any parents have kids that's looking for a job, you can have them come Saturday to St. Sabina, 7800 South Racine. They'll be there from 8 to 8, signing the kids up for a job. Other resources will be there from OEMC, Chicago Fire Department will be there as well, Chicago Police Department will be there. Like I said, there'll be a lot of city agencies there for the kids to keep them out of trouble, keep them off the streets, because you can't save them all, but save the ones that want to be saved and the ones that the parents want to be saved and help. So don't miss out this weekend at St. Sabina, 7800 South Racine, where Father Michael Flavor is the host. So it's going to be a great event this weekend. We'll be having games starting at 9:20. We'll kick off with 7th and 8th grade girls, followed by, we have 30 of the top 3rd and 4th grade kids playing in the All-Star game. Then
girls too, right?
Yeah, girls
unisex.
Girls playing girls, really. The 3rd and 4th grade is a unisex game with girls on the 3rd and 4th grade level as well as boys. Then we have a 5th and 6th grade top 30 kids from around the city, suburbs, be playing in the All-Star game. And then we have our 1st and 2nd graders. So it's something for everybody from 1st and 2nd, 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th, 7th and 8th. Everybody will be a part of this great event this weekend.
See what happened when you put two like-minded individuals together. I didn't even get a chance to introduce him. See, I was going to surprise y'all. But with that being said, this is Mr. Larry Daniels, who probably got off the court. He's been consistent with this program. As he just mentioned, it's not just sports. He's providing resources for the kids, too. So you guys come on out. It's going to be fun. There'll be vendors there, a bunch of resources for the kids. You know, we often talk about there isn't places or things to do for the kids, and here we are. He's putting together an event. We're meeting the kids where they at. Kids love to play basketball, so guess what? He bringing them in with the basketball, and we'll have the resources for them to tap into summer jobs. I'm excited to be there. I'm going to take some of my boys there, and we're going to get them jobs. And like I said, I'll be refereeing. I keep saying refereeing. Why I keep saying that? I keep saying refereeing. I'll be coaching. And so, as I just mentioned, I've learned early on, when you're consistent, when your heart is as it is in regards to youth, the Lord will open resources. You'll be able to connect with people. I've been knowing Larry for quite some time, and like I said, the common denominator, is the passion and love that he has for kids. And this isn't just the ordinary basketball tournament. Now, I've been to a lot of basketball tournaments for kids. When I say this man go all out, every kid will leave with something. I went to a couple of them. He's got trophies. He give these kids rings, actual rings. They get jerseys with their name on it, keepsake jerseys. He's honoring firemen, firemen. He's got Chicago Police Department in there from all districts, just pretty much bridging the gap with the youth, CPD, firemen. And what's so funny, guys, is that what's so unique about this is that the kids get to see the policemen and the firemen in a different light. So they're out there playing. I think my team will have CPD.
Officers.
So yeah, my team. So guess what? I'll be able to tell some of these CPD men and women what to do. You know how cool that is? So if they don't listen to me, they getting subbed. If they don't listen to me, they getting subbed out. I ain't trying to hear. I'm the boss Saturday. So yeah, as y'all, it's good fun. He's got music. The community is there. He's got referees. I mean, just a good time. As he just mentioned, he's got 1st and 2nd graders. He's got 1st and 2nd graders, high schoolers, 8th graders, 7th graders, 6th graders. He's got all different type of age brackets, girls and boys. It's going to be a really, really fun time. So, question for you, Larry. So, how long have you been doing this basketball?
I've been doing basketball for 10 years.
For 10 years. Okay. So, what was the driving force? Why basketball as opposed to football or baseball?
Basketball, a lot of kids love the game of basketball. And one thing about it, a lot of kids know they can't make it to an AAU. So why not have basketball right in the community for the kids, parents that can't afford AAU, to let them know they still can make it if they don't even play AAU.
I love it.
So that's the driving force of keeping it going. Give them hope, to let them know you might not be on the AAU team, but somebody's still watching you as you still playing basketball. High school coach will come in and say, okay, he ain't play AAU, but he still can play. So won't you come over to this high school and play on our team? And then from high school, you never know. A college coach can be looking at you. From college to the NBA. Like I said, it's a driving force to give them kids hope that they can always achieve what they want. As long as they put their mind and their heart to it, they still can achieve it. No matter what neighborhood you're from, no matter what color your skin you is, if you got it in your heart, you can achieve whatever you want.
I love it because, like you just mentioned, we all know the AAU, some of the prices be, OMG, some of the prices be so unaffordable. Nevertheless, he's providing a platform, and resources and networking. You never know who's in the stand. All it takes is one person to see you out there playing your heart out, showing good sportsmanship, and now it's a conversation to somebody that they know, so on and so forth. So bring the kids out, please, please, please. Second question to you, Larry, is how long, or let me ask you this. So are these kids only from Inglewood or from the south side of Chicago?
No, I have kids coming all the way from Iowa, Springfield,
Wow.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Kids coming from all over the world.
That's
Romeoville,
awesome.
Naperville, Gary, Indiana.
That's awesome.
So when you bring the kids like that from all areas, Joliet, it's bridging that gap, honestly, with the kids so they can get to know each other.
That's so awesome.
And it's a great thing because you never know when kids might see each other at the mall or wherever. And it's a good thing. Then they'll know each other. So, like nowadays, a lot of kids don't even, when they come to my event, they all, okay, you got Facebook or I see you on Instagram. So they now connecting with each other, and that's a good thing. It's all about bridging the gap, not just with the police, but with the kids as well, and giving them to meet other peoples and be able to communicate with them. And they love, like I said, they love when I host the event because they always say, man, when you doing another one? So this will be a big one, just not like I say for basketball. When the city reached out to me, I didn't waver or hesitate and told them no. I told them, yeah, because the kids need the jobs. So it's about helping them play basketball as well as having a job this whole summer.
So, as I mentioned earlier, I went and got CPR certified. And so that was so important to me because I deal with kids. And not until the football player, what's his name? I think last name Hamlin, if I'm not mistaken. DeMar Hamlin, I think that's his name. Until he passed out when it's a cardiac arrest on a football field. And because of the fast, quick act of CPR is what restored him back to the current state he is now. So I advise all and anybody who deal with kids to get CPR certified. Have somebody that know how to do, have somebody that's CPR certified at y'all games because you never know. I was looking at an article last week, and so a 12-year-old football young man, a 12-year-old boy, was at football practice. He collapsed on the field. He died. You know why he died? Because no one in the stands, coach, knew how to perform CPR or even made an attempt to it. So a little boy passed away. And if you guys look up the statistics for CPR, for cardiac arrest, if you act quick and do it properly, the chances of survival are more than death. And so you guys can reach out to me. I can come out and be your CPR person at the games. I'm serious, y'all. Get CPR certified, whether you guys find me or anybody. My job is to educate, empower, and inform, and I've been doing just that. So every kid that's under me and that will pass through me will know how to do basic CPR. CPR 15 and up, anybody can do it. Get certified. It's so important. The last thing you want to do is have somebody pass out in any sport and nobody know how to do CPR. We don't think about that until it happens. Just like, we're out here trying to save these kids. Nobody think about it, nobody reach out, or nobody want to help until it affects their kid. And then everybody, calling and want everybody to be on board. So you guys, it takes a village to raise these kids. If you see something, if you know something, help people. For some strange reason, Larry, it's so many people that say that they are for the kids and really not. And it breaks my heart when you see it. Case in point, when the grants come out. Some people know the grants coming out before the grants come out. Now you see all these people grabbing kids, saying they got kid stuff, they doing kids, and when the grant money gone, it's over with. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's just sad that so many people get caught up in the mist. So, so I say this all the time, Larry. If you want to know if somebody authentic, like you often say, all you got to do is go look at their Facebook history, and you'll see all the things that they've been doing. You'll see who for the people and who not. And it's sad that so many of us aren't. And so anytime I'm able to be around people in the midst of people who really care for the kids, y'all can sign me up. What do you guys say about that, Larry? What you think about that?
Right. See, a lot of people say they for the kids, but they don't want to put the time and the work in for the kids. And they try to get the kids that's in high school. My motto is teach the kids that's in grammar school, because they start in their kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. That's 8 years. If we stick with them, that'll change their way of thinking, that'll change them from running to the streets, that'll change everything, because now you catching them while they're in grammar school versus, oh, I'm going to wait till they get to high school. High school can be too late. You can be with a high school kid
That's true.
This second, and when he leave you or her leave you, they doing their own thing. But a kid in grammar school going to be consistent because they want somebody to love them. Because a lot of kids don't get love at home.
That's true.
And to help somebody to say, okay, man, you ain't getting the love at home, you can come over here and play basketball. You go over here and play softball. I hosted a big softball event with CPD. Cynt was a part of it. And you should have saw the smiles on the kids' faces, as well as the officers, as well as the firemen. So it's all about what you believe. If you love and respect yourself, then you can love and respect the kids. And at the end of the day, our kids need everybody.
They do. Because
this world is really wicked. The city, if we trying to move the city forward, you got to start with the kids. At the end of the day, everybody running up behind Brandon, all you pastors, run behind these kids. Open your doors up, and the same way y'all was running for Brandon, I'm going to see if y'all going to really run for our youth.
I agree.
Y'all talk that talk.
I agree.
But now, it's time to walk the walk for save these kids. At the end of the day, you got what y'all want. Y'all got a new mayor, but let me see if y'all going to save these kids. And them pastors know who they is, all of them. So keep on. God looking at you at the end of the day. Save the youth and stop running behind the politicians and the cameras.
I agree wholeheartedly. And you know, it's funny because so often we run around here trying to find space, right? Trying to find space. And, you know, some of the churches, churches mostly say the door's open, right?
Doors be closed, locked.
And so
until the cameras and the money come. Make it make sense. Only one truth. It's 3 pastors that I deal with that's authentic.
You said 3 pastors.
Pastor Moody on 55th at New City Life, and most definitely Father Michael Flavor over at St. Sabina. If you find any 2 better than that, let me know about it. Because the rest of them, I ain't gonna say it, but the rest of them fake. They don't care about these kids at the end of the day.
I would love to partner with the 501c3, which is the church, right? Which is a non-for-profit, to have them open their doors and allow me to come in and, house the kids, and because a lot of them get those food programs, right?
Yeah.
They're able to get a lot, and so it's like going to people for help, to say that they for you and for the community, and it really ain't the case. And they wonder why, since we on church, they wonder why churches don't have kids in that land. There's nothing for the kids to do in church. There's nothing for a kid to do in church anymore. Well, I won't say all churches, most churches. For the most part, it's almost run like a business. And so it's like, you gotta, make an appointment, and I get it. But at what point are we going to try and help the community with open arms and without the price tag, if I should say? Everybody don't have it. I'm always looking for help, and but it's far in between. That's why I thank God for Larry, because Larry always extending the olive branch, and because he do sports, I don't have to. I focus on life skills, like I said, entrepreneurship, accountability, like I just mentioned, cursive writing, CPR. I want to teach the kids golf, swimming, fishing. I'm setting up a class right now where I got a friend of mine that donated me some twin air beds, and I know most kids don't even make their bed up in the morning. So I got about 3 air beds, and I'm going to see who can make the bed up fastest. The fastest person make the bed up, to give these kids, just to put stuff. I know it sounds like a game, but see, for me, if you plant a seed, it'll grow. So if I'm doing these things at some point it'll register in these kids' head when they at home. Oh, okay, let me make my bed up. And so we have to give these kids incentives. You can't always curse and scold like I see some parents do, cursing your kids out, scolding your kids, smoking with them, drinking with them, hanging out with them. You can't be these kids' friend. And that's why so many of them doing the things that they're doing, because we aren't parenting. So easily for us to throw our kid off with somebody and then that's it, that's all. But it ain't like that. You should. And so for me, Larry, I don't wait for nobody to create anything for my son. If I see a need, I'm going to address that need. And I'm going to find a resource. I'm not going to just throw my son to anybody and say, okay, they got a program over here. Let me just throw them over there. Because also you have to be mindful of the company that your kids keep. You can't put your kids with everybody. That's why so many of these people bother folks. And so I want to highlight the youth. And so I said, what I'm going to do is every week I'm going to highlight the youth. And so this week is going to be Davion McDaniel. This kid has shown me so many things. I thank God for him. He's charismatic. He's humble. He's athletic. He is just everything that I can ask for in the kid, and I thank God for him. I want to give a shout out to my mother and my grandmother because they've been so instrumental in my life and helping me with him. I'm also going to shout out an organization, and that is Deep City Dance Group. I'm going to say it again, Deep City Dance Group. Angel Daniels, she is going to be my guest next week. She has a dance group. They are doing some amazing things. I can't wait to hear you guys. I can't wait for you guys to hear about the things that she's been doing, how to get your kid involved, where she's located, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you guys tune in next week. Angel Daniels, she will be my guest next week. And if you guys didn't know, or the secret, not even a secret, this is Larry's wife. They are amazing. And what's so crazy, y'all, is me and Larry don't always see the eye. We don't always see eye to eye. However, this woman has never shown me nothing different. I appreciate her, because y'all know most times women, we do the most. She has never got in the way of Larry and I friendship. She has been 100. I thank God for her. I called her the other day for some help, and the next day, the help was in my inbox, so I thank God for her. So with that being said, Larry, is there anybody you want to shout out?
At the end of the day, just shout out to everybody who support Hoop Hard Get Off the Court. Like I say, Father Flavor, he the real deal. I got to give my hats off to Father, because anytime I call him, no matter what time of day it is, he never say no.
That's awesome.
That man is a real man of God, honestly. And just for all the sponsors, the support from everybody coming in, CPD, the fire department, and I got to give them respect and props, because when you're doing something from the heart, everybody see what you're doing, and everybody like, man, this real. So like I said again, this event is really not about me this weekend. It's about the kids playing ball. For the kids who don't even play ball, come out, get you a job, so you won't have to be on the corners looking and trying to steal or carjack, doing stupidity, because these streets don't love you at the end of the day. And I just want to say, don't miss it, because it's going to be a historical event. I had 3 different videologists there, so the games will be live screen, YouTube, photo lady be there. So it's going to be one historical event. Got some special guests coming. I ain't gonna say who. But it's gonna be off the chain. Michael Ironheart will be there this weekend. The Crime Chaser Martin. Even Angel Daniels would be there signing girls up if you want to dance this summer. So it's gonna be something for everybody. So just don't miss out this weekend.
So again, y'all, that's this Saturday. What time the first game?
First game is at 9:20 at St. Sabina, 7800 South Racine. It's going to be a nice day, so if you ain't doing nothing, you can stop by. It'll be games from 9 to 7.
Y'all come there. My team play at 3:15. Y'all come there.
The CPD women will be playing.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting.
So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to Heavily Sent People You Should Know. And like I said, tune in next Monday at 7 o'clock. Angel Daniels will be here with her group talking about her dance group, which is Deep City Dance Group. You guys come on out to this Saturday, the 15th, and come network, get some resources, sign your kids up, enjoy some good basketball, meet some people. Until then, thank you guys for tuning in. I thank Can TV for giving me this platform. Until then, we will see you guys next week. Thank you.